brief confrontation, he reaches into a pouch and pulls out this small wooden bowl, and from another pouch begins packing in these brown and vibrant green leaves into this wooden bowl that sits in his hand. It's real small, maybe the size of a silver dollar. And as he sits there crossing his legs, you see, as he puts his pouches away, the leaves inside the bowl begin to kind of ignite and then get brighter as if like being inhaled from a pipe. And then they die down. And a couple moments later, you see smoke emitting from outside of the mask of Jester sitting on the floor.
Jester. Oh. What is that?
Sorry,
Oh,
I was
that's
trying to get the audio. I was trying to get the sound working. Yeah, my bad.
Do you have any other roles within the Queen's Court besides just the Jester? It just seems a little odd that a Jester would be sent to investigate a high magical spell.
He turns and looks up at you through the mask, and you can't see the expression behind it. And he reaches down and pats at this ornate blade at his side and nods slightly.
Do we hear an echo if we do this?
No.
No. Okay. Cool. All right.
What? Wow. Yeah. What is that?
So
let's go to Discord and turn that down. And
yes.
chat.
So this is why we wanted. Okay. Let me pause this real quick. This is why we wanted it on a separate account, because this way everyone can independently control it or just straight up mute it if you don't like it. So that the ambient sound is going to be coming through the DnD recording bot. Right click that, set their volume to if you want to kind of hear it or if you want to turn it down, and then if you don't want to hear it at all, just mute the DnD recording bot. So cave sounds.
Okay. Now that I turn it down, it's not as bad. It's just quiet dripping.
Yeah.
Where is this bot? I can't find him.
He's within our chat.
I see him. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, because it sounded like you were right up on a fish tank.
No, someone actually. Okay, so your mom has admin privileges. She actually just muted the bot to everyone. So don't do that. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So what do I do? Deafening?
Go up to the gray mute, not the red mute.
Got it.
There we go. All right, and Mike, if you want me to change anything or do anything, you let me know.
Okay. I mean, I trust you to find one that fits the vibe of what's going
on. What does that dagger symbolize?
I am Lady Titania's problem solver.
Interesting.
And he takes a deep inhale. It smells like you guys have quite a bit of wealth on you.
Sure.
He looks over at you and eyes you up and down. You're awfully furry for a human, you know that?
What? I'm not a human.
He waves his hand dismissively. Nah, you're all humans.
And I raise an eyebrow at him. Oh, are you a human?
He laughs heartedly. Heavens no. God, could you imagine? Another deep inhale on the pipe. Well, and he stands up. I suppose I ought to be going then. And in your head, Bezoit, you hear, "Worry not, Paladin. We are on our way. Stay alert against the devil and his vile magic."
Oh, what the heck?
I say to I say to the jester, you can have this potion if you'll identify it for us. And I reach into my pack and get like some sort of black swirling potion. It's the last one of the 6 that Tammy and Nico gave me.
He looks down at you and holds out a hand tentatively. No thanks. I'm going to be off about seeing these unseelie.
What unseelie? What is an unseelie?
And he turns and looks at you. Dark, pitiful excuses for fairies.
Can
Some
you
of them.
repeat? Sorry.
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Just could you repeat that last portion, what you said? Andrew cut you off a little bit. Don't allow the devil.
Oh, so you hear the sending spell activate in your brain. You hear Lady Evelina's voice. Worry not. We are on our way. Stay alert against the devil and his vile magic. And you feel this sensation of being able to respond up to 25 words. A brief message.
I'm simply going to say, we are fine. The jester is leaving.
Okay. And Jester turns back around. Be careful out there.
Are the unseelie the ones that possibly cast this mist? The fissure?
He shakes his head. No, they didn't cast it, but they escaped because of it.
What are some signs we should look out for in case we run across one? We have bad luck.
He looks around and he goes, well, stay away from the mist and listen to your intuition. And he turns around and as he starts to walk away and he goes, oh, and if you see one of them that looks like, give me 1 second. How would he explain how she looks? Give me 1 second. Bald, long, sharp fingers. Looks like she's made out of glass, kind of.
Creepy. Okay. Stay away from it?
He nods. Yes. And if you do come into contact with her, run around counterclockwise.
Like
Thank you.
around her or in a circle?
In place. She hates it.
That's a neat trick. Thank you.
Waves. Farewell. And then, a blink of an eye, vanishes.
Dang it, I said thank you. So, you guys want to get back to town?
Well, I still think we should clear out the rest of the mines to make sure there's nothing else down here before they try to come back and mine here.
Okay, sure.
Okay, and as you guys head off deeper into the mines to investigate, what exactly are you keeping an eye out for? Like, are you looking for wealth,
I'm looking-
resources?
I'm looking for, I'm looking to see what we've got left behind. Are there signs? Are there any goblins that might still be lurking in the corners? Any other kind of creature activity since the slaughter happened?
Okay.
What happened to all the bodies?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
9 plus 4, so 13.
Okay. As you're walking through, looking through the mine system, there are none that you find living goblins. There are no goblin parts left. It's literally all just blood. Um, there is resources in the carts here that was left behind. In this room over here, there is a nodes that can be mined for valuables. All these bones over in this area are still here. There are various like furnitures and stuff, but no anything of value that was in this chamber over here that you guys had left. And as you guys walk around, the feeling I feel that you would get is that something ate all of these corpses. Like ate every last bit of it, just gone.
Hmm. Can are there any signs or any leftovers, or is it like really cleaned up? Like they devoured everything.
As far as the flesh, devoured everything. There is blood left over, and there's like shards and bits of like fibers, but it looks like most of the clothing was eaten. Um, like gear they had, it was just devoured.
Is that black substance that he was seen scraping up? Is there some left over?
Yeah, there's
Like,
some on the. Yeah, there's still some.
okay. Does it look like it pertains to whatever ate those bodies?
Um, I mean, he was interested in it. It seems different than the blood that was on the ground.
Okay. I gotta see if I have anything to store a type of scraping before I ask.
What's the deal with this area over here?
So in
Is it a
there,
chicken
you would
pin?
find no. It was a warg pin, and all the wargs have also been eaten. Like every creature in this system, mining system, is devoured. So over there, you find straw laid down, like long pieces of grass, and just covered in blood and little tufts of leftover warg fur. Outside of it, you find a small little outside of that little gate. There's a small little collection where some food is rotting that was left behind is undevoured. There's this small little crate that was used to feed the wargs, but whatever ate the wargs didn't eat the flesh that was used to feed the wargs.
It doesn't like food, just dead people.
Do you have anything to collect the vial, Clancy?
No.
Okay. Would you like to try to like store some in a cloth or something?
I don't even have cloth.
What do you have?
What does it smell like?
I do have an empty vial if you want it.
Yes, please.
So seeing Calamus, kind of looking like she's trying to collect something. I'm like, hey, this might help you, and I'm going to hand over the vial.
Okay.
Ah, thank you.
Boogie walks over and kind of gives a sniff in your guys' general direction. It smells kind of. It's like one of those smells that's bad, but it smells sweet. Like there's a hint of good mixed with bad in it. Like it's this weird, like sickly sweet smell.
Yep, it's pretty gross.
I would take my dagger and put the vial underneath it and try to scrape in.
Okay, and it's like as you scrape, it's this pretty thick, like a quarter-inch thick little splatter on the wall that as you scrape kind of almost like um what is that shit? Like that honey, like that. It's not honey, but the stuff it's not honeycomb either. You know what I'm talking about? That kind of bends when they're scraping away honey. It kind of bends like that and falls into your vial.
Beeswax.
E. What is the
Well,
rest
I'm
of the party
happy.
doing?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I was just concerned for the townspeople. If I can't find any evidence of what ate the goblins, like, what creatures do I know aware of from my studies that would be able to devour a cave system worth of goblin corpses?
Probably none.
What is back this way? Is
Good
this
question.
just like
I
a
also wanna know.
sleeping den?
Yeah, so as you get over there, that is an area they were using for sleeping. And it looks like at one point it was a system that had collapsed in, and then the goblins were using the wreckage as a little bedding area.
Okay.
Was that using the wreckage as something?
As a little bedding area.
Oh, cool.
All those pickaxes are there too. And then over here in that system, there's still that cauldron and those stools and jugs, and baskets, and chalices, wine bottles, mugs, things like that, crates.
No, I'm happy. Let's get out of
Yeah.
here.
And then I don't know if you guys were interested in this, but over here there were those silver sapphire nodes that are worth 5 gold per pound, and then copper ore, which is 5 silver per pound.
No, we want to leave that for townspeople to mine for us.
For us.
Okay. I like your style.
How do the ballistas compare with the ones on our ship?
They seem pretty equivalent.
You guys want these ballistas? I think it'd do the hood.
How heavy are they?
I try to lift one up from the stem.
They're about 50 pounds, 75 pounds, somewhere in there.
Oh shoot. I can hit it.
Yeah, it's super light.
I did.
I can help with that.
Yeah, I'll
You
go
guys
ahead
taking
and...
those two?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, mark down add 2 small ballistas.
Are you wanting to carry both, or do you want me to put one in my inventory?
I was thinking I would just hold them and walk. But
Both of them?
yeah, one in each hand by the stem.
Okay. So as you guys watch, you see Boogie walking out with these 2 massive portable ballistas in his hand, sidestepping through doors because it's so wide with all the working of the fucking having to like hold his arms up slightly because his arms hang so low that he has to keep them from dragging. So he's like walking in this L shape. All right, are you guys heading out? How are you guys planning on getting out of the mine? Are you?
Not through the metal sealed spot. The way we came seems good.
Yeah, I thought we were climbing back out the pit.
Okay. So how are you planning on getting out with the ballistas?
I'd want to put them to the bottom of where it seems like the crane would go.
I could fly up to the crane and try to operate it to get it to lower. So we don't have to climb up and then climb back down.
Okay. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, that plan sounds agreeable.
Sounds
Is
good
it
to me.
how are you flying?
With Crow.
Okay, so as you transfer into the crow, flying up the little spire shaft thing there and landing, shifting back into Calamithy, I assume, as you reach the top.
Yeah.
And you see this image of gore before you. The blood still kind of, the gore dangling, not dripping anymore. It's just this kind of swinging sickle of coagulate.
Gross. Do I see the?
Yeah, the controls would be up near a dead, um, well, a pool of where a goblin was near the controls, and they have like a side to side and then an up and down control.
All right. I would like to start to lower it.
All right, you swing it over easy enough, and then as you release the tension, the pulley pretty rapidly begins dropping this basket that falls down right near the bottom where you guys have the ballistas ready to load.
Like it's broken, or it just?
No, it just
Okay.
gravity
This
takes
one
it
really
pretty
fast.
quickly.
I put them on and sit down inside it.
Okay. And then is anyone else getting in as you sit into this like almost like War of the Worlds? You remember that like how the aliens spread that gore everywhere? That's how I kind of imagine the basket looking, just like this netting of gross.
Does the basket look like can it carry all of us comfortably?
Yeah, I mean it's meant to withstand quite a bit of ore.
All right, I'll climb in.
All right, Bezoit, you getting in there?
Yeah.
All right, and as you guys get into the basket and Calamithy begins, you realize that the raising of it, it's like a 1-to-10 ratio, like per turn. So it takes a long time, but or you guys slowly rise and rise and rise up out of a little shaft. Let me move. You guys are just, as you guys get up to the top, hopping out and heading back, I assume.
Yep, back to town.
Okay, so as you guys make your way out and start heading back to town,
Thank you.
about 10 minutes into your walk, you guys hear the pounding of horse feet coming towards you guys. And rounding the corner, you can see Lady Avelina with 3 horses behind her, herself on a horse, her trusted knight behind her, and then each horse holding 2 knights, kind of like holding on to each other. And they hop off and run up to the group. And she says, "You're okay." "Thanks, Saloon." And she puts her hands on you guys. "Okay. What was that about?"
Sassy, bossy fairies.
Yeah,
Remember when we
something
told you that weird things happen to us?
She,
That was one of them.
She nods, and through her helmet, you can see her like looking off. "I suppose so. It was a very odd sensation. I was there one minute, and the next I was at camp. I've never experienced anything like that before." Well,
You've never been teleported before?
forcefully? No.
Boy. Well, congratulations on your first time.
That's how we got here.
She looks around, kind of. Right. Well, look, we're heading off soon for Shadowdale. I was wondering, would you like to make arrangements to come with, or do you guys have other things to attend to?
I think I could use some time on the roads myself. What do you guys think? Should we ready to go?
Yes, we actually need to go to Shadowdale so we can get our ship to flying instead of just sailing through water. And those items are in Shadowdale, so yes, I would like to go.
She nods. It's quite expensive, you know that, right?
Yes, it's worth it though.
Okay, well, I'm sure if anyone can do it, they can. We were planning on leaving tomorrow morning, but I think if I wrap things up with John today, it should be good to head out, make a little bit of headway before nightfall.
Before we get take off, I'm gonna look over. Who's wearing the hoods right now? Bazoy,
Agatha,
Boogie,
are you
and
there?
I have mine on.
Yeah, Bezoy, Boogie, Calamity, most likely not Agatha because she gets hot.
right.
Here. Hey, Boogie! What's up, buddy?
Oh, good. We're thinking of heading to Shadowdale right away.
Oh, okay, like right now?
Yes. Otherwise, maybe in the morning.
Well,
Okay.
she said she had some stuff to tie up with John, I believe. So that gives us a little time. She wants to be on her way before nightfall.
Back out of the hoods. Like, what's going on? Like, Emus was looking at us to see who had their hoods up.
Yeah, Emus, what are you doing? What was that for?
I was gonna ask. I was gonna look over at you guys. Hey, can one of you ask back to the ship about what supplies we should be looking out for to bring back for them?
Well, we've
I
already
thought
got the list from
Tammy
about.
gave you that list specifically.
Yeah, I do have that, but I just like if there's anything else they might need that it came up in the meantime.
Okay, yeah, we can ask them. I'll start like
I
walking
figured they probably
towards
wanted to go too.
towards Shadowdale, and also we're having our conversation at the same time.
Lady Evelina begins walking alongside. The knight that she was riding with is up on the horse, and then the other two that were riding in the back have hopped off and are walking along. So there's one knight on each horse now, and 3 people walking along with you guys.
Oh, I was asking, did you mean walking towards Rivington, or you just decided to start walking towards Shadowdale?
Did I say
Rivington.
Shadowdale? Yeah.
No,
Rivington.
Boogie.
Rivington.
Rivington, okay.
And Lady Evelina turns. So you've never been to Shadowdale, I suppose?
Or haven't.
Our wizard might have.
I'm sure you guys will enjoy it for the most part. The people are nice.
Are there any strange or esoteric laws that we should know about?
Other than the town being much more focused on the main supply there of money comes from adventurers and the entrances to the Underdark nearby Shadowdale, but aside from that being a main economic avenue for us, it's pretty similar to other places in the Dalelands. Are there any strange or odd customs you guys have that we should be aware of? And the knights kind of look amongst each other and look back at you guys, looking at Boogie.
Well, we tolerate bugbears, I guess.
All bugbears?
No. Our experience with all of the goblins over here hasn't been too good. We don't like people just attacking other people for no reason.
I understand. Well, I'm sure we'll find our travel together to be mutually beneficial. We don't normally pick fights unless we absolutely have to. One second. There we go. And as you guys begin making your way, after a bit, you come to Rivington.
From the north.
Correct.
What time of day is it?
So as you guys get back to
Oh, silly me.
Rivington, it's about 10 in the morning.
I'm not on the map yet.
Yeah, I know. I gotcha. As you guys come up to town, you see Kenneth coming out. Hey! I'm giving you a wave.
Oh no, Emus is gonna immediately just kind of facepalm, like, ugh, I don't want to deal with this guy.
We already finished talking with Agatha. She didn't have any questions, right?
So as you were walking up, would you have been like, hey, is there anything other than what's on the list kind of deal?
I wouldn't.
Okay, then no. Then it
Yeah,
happens.
I
Well,
would ask if they
yeah,
wanted
'cause-
to come along. Like, I don't want them to just feel like they're forced to do the ship and get us a discount.
Okay.
right.
Well, ask him.
Hey, Agatha, can you hear us still?
Yeah, what's up?
Were you guys wanting to also come to Shadowdale? Like, I don't want you to feel like we just want a discount.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to work. Sit here and work while you guys are partying.
Yeah, I don't want to either. I get it.
I
Hold
kinda
hold
like
on.
smile
Hold
at
on.
her.
Give me a second. Hold on. Here she is. Give me a second. And there's a long pause. And then you hear Tammy's voice after about 30 seconds. Hello? Hello?
Hey, Tammy.
Hey. Yeah, we want to come.
Okay.
Do you know how many magical items are in Shadowdale?
No, but I'm excited to find out.
Yeah, and I've heard they've got a pretty cool tinker shop there too.
Noise. Okay, are you guys on your way? Should we hold up and wait for you? Are you already here in Rivington?
Yeah, we can be. Hold on, Mr. Caldwell's yelling at me. 1 second. And then there's like a 30-second pause, and she comes back. Yeah. We're on our way. We're on our way. Everything's cool.
Okay. See
All
you
right.
soon.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
And can anyone else hear me, or is it just you?
I believe everybody else.
Everyone
I
but
can hear
Ines.
you.
Oh, well,
Everyone that has a hood, at least.
bye everyone.
Bye, Tammy.
But
And then after about 30 more seconds, you hear Agatha say, "All right, see you soon."
See you soon.
Bye, Agatha.
so I not conscious of it at this point. I chuckle to myself a little bit.
And as Kenneth walks past, seeing the face palming ranger, he looks to the side and then looks away and kind of just goes, "Hey, good morning," and keeps walking past.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And he heads out north. All right. What is everyone doing as you guys approach Rivington?
Emus is gonna look around at the party and say, "Hey, I'm gonna go grab some things before we leave in case we needed some supplies along the road."
Okay.
And then I'm gonna head off in town, and I'm gonna search to see if I can find restock my provisions, my traveling rations, and a place to maybe pick up some linen cloth that maybe we could use as bandages and stuff, just in case.
Okay. So your rations and stuff would be with marble, and then linens and stuff. You might find some like general cloth stuff over at Penny's, but if you're looking for like sheets or things like that, they'd have to be custom ordered.
Okay, yeah. Does anyone want to come shopping with me, just in case they want something?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right.
I'll just follow you around.
So I'm gonna go up to Marvel first. And
Alright,
Okay,
so
see
as
I'm
here.
you
definitely
walk into
going with
town,
you two also then.
Lady Evelina heads off and heads out towards the manor, the mayor's manor, and knocks on the door, and the door opens, and she goes inside. could find her. There she is. And as you approach, you see Marble sitting there, just cleaning his little area. Hey, good morning!
Good morning, sir. How you doing today?
Oh, I'm swell. How are you?
Good, good. We're about to hit the roads, travel some, and I was wanting to stop by and stock up on a few things before we left.
Well, there's no better place to stop than Marbles. What do you need?
Well, first off, if I could get 14 days worth of rations, that'd be fantastic.
Right. Those prepackaged meals, I suppose.
Yes.
14 of them. Anything else?
Do you happen to have any balms or ointments in case we take a little stumble and skin our knee?
Or honey? Do you have honey?
I
Ooh.
do have honey, and I've also got some balm for, when your feet get a little itchy.
Well, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, we'll take the honey and the balm as well.
All right, I'll find it.
Are you getting 14 days of ration for all of us, or just you, Amos?
Just me, because I'm almost out. And to make sure I stock up. Even though as a ranger, I do have the ability to feed the entire party every single day, so long as I spend some time foraging. But I just want something as backup, just in case.
He comes and he brings back these prepackaged meals wrapped up in like little cloth wraps with twine. They're like little square book-size prepackaged meals. And he comes out with 14 of those, the balm, and the honey. All right, that'll be 7 gold, please.
Oh, 7 gold! Wow, that's quite a bit. I didn't realize I wasn't expecting it to cost so much.
What do you mean? That's with a discount.
Can I just, out of curiosity, go ahead and roll an insight to see if he's being honest or not?
Sure, roll an insight.
I rolled a 5, 12.
It doesn't seem like he's lying. Standard cost for like a day ration is 5 silver in this area of the world. So he's actually
Okay.
giving you. He's not charging you for the honey or the balm. He's just charging you full price for the rations.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll hand them over 7 gold.
I'm
10
in
gold?
this.
He just wanted 7.
I said 7.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 10. Sorry.
No.
I must have just heard the Ven gold.
Eh.
It was a pleasure doing business, sir. Is there anything I
Yep.
can do for you, ma'am? He says, trying to see who's behind you.
Well, he turns to her. I'm gonna grab the honey and hand it over to Clemency. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. How much was it?
I'm gonna kind of give you a cockeyed look. Not enough to matter.
All right. If I could have, I think I have just like 4 rations. And if you had any tea and something to make like a tea bag or a steeper, that would be really awesome.
Ah. You look like you might be, never mind.
Tea
He turns-
drinker?
He turns and walks away. And he comes back around the corner a couple minutes later holding 4 rations and a 2-pound pack of dried herbs inside of it. And as he puts it on the counter, if you like pick it up, you can smell through the bag. It's pretty fragrant. And he's looking around. I don't know what to tell you about just drink it with the leaves in it.
Drink it with the leaves in?
It's
Oh.
good for you. It's extra nutrition.
Ah, some fiber. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll find like a cheesecloth or something, a straining cloth.
Well, we are heading over to get. I am heading over to get some fabric, so maybe you'll get lucky there.
Yeah.
That's 2 gold and a silver, please.
I will pass it over. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. And keep that baby fed, okay?
Oh, I don't have a baby.
Yeah. And
Oh,
he thinks
boy.
for a second, cocks his head.
Remember the baby?
Yeah.
I say into the hood.
And he looks down, kind of sad.
It
Did
was a
something-
baby goblin, but we lost it
And his eyes get wide.
in an accident, like not lost it in town, and there's now a goblin running around.
And he narrows his eyes and pouts his lips and folds his arms. You lied to me.
Yes, I did.
So don't mind Calamity here, you know, our captain. She loves those
The
jokes.
door
I'm gonna
slams
clap
shut.
for.
As you're like, he just walks away and shuts the door. Just hurt.
Amos is gonna look towards Calamity. What was that about?
Got tired of him asking me about a baby.
Okay, you could have just said you were watching it or something. You didn't have to say it was a.
I didn't
well,
even think of that. I didn't know if he knew about all the babies in town. Like, whose baby was it? I don't know.
Anyway, Amos is gonna kind of bewildered, shake his head, and start walking off to the other store. Where is this one located at?
Pennies.
Yeah, Penny's. Got it.
Wait, where?
Ooh.
Oh, there, okay.
Yep, we're walking across town.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to Pennies, Pot Pies, and Produce.
Good morning, madam. I was searching for any sort of cloth or linen that you may have.
Oh, very well. How much would you need?
That's a great question. Do you sell it by the yard?
No. I'm afraid we don't have anything like bulk here. Let me show you, hun. 1 second. Just gonna run off to the back. You guys can smell. Smells like kind of like cinnamon apple pies being baked. She's gonna come back, and she has these. They're like 2 foot by 2 foot sheets of cloth used for like napkins and stuff, and then she also has like cloths the size of for like tablecloths, but that's it. So she has like napkin sized cloths, larger cloths used for like placemat deals, and then like tablecloths.
Can I get 20 of the smaller ones?
So, yes. Is it okay if they're multiple colors? I don't have 20 of all the same.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Okay. Thanks for being flexible, hon. She gives you a wink.
Could I get one that's not dyed to use as a reusable tea steeping bag?
I was gonna ask her next if she had any cheesecloth, especially since she's baking pies. Actually, I'll just ask her. Do you have any happen to have any cheesecloth or anything like that?
Yes, sir. Would you like some?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay. And she's gonna go downstairs. She's gonna rummage through some stuff. Come up with. She's got. It's 15 of the. You wanted the 2x2s, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 15 of the 2x2s for white, and then there's another 6 of them that are like this navy blue color. And then she has this regular white cheesecloth. She's gonna bring it up.
15 white, and then the rest you said are blue.
Yeah, like a dark navy blue.
Okay. And how much would you be asking for all this?
Call it 4 gold and a half.
I would like to inquire if you have any rope, and if perhaps you could fix this. And I pull out the invisibility cloak that's been charred.
I'm sorry, I'm more into produce and goods than seamstress work. I don't think I'd be able to fix that for you. I'm sorry. It
I
does look
stuffed that back
like
in
an
my
awfully
bag.
pretty cloak.
Thank you.
Emus is gonna pass across 4 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces. There you
How
are,
about
madam.
that rope?
Well, here. She reaches down and pulls out. It's not like adventuring rope, but it's like a heavy duty twine type deal, a spool of it. You can have this for free for being so kind and not haggling me to death with prices. But I don't have any, climbing rope if that's what you're after.
All right, I appreciate that. Thank you. And I go ahead and put that in my pouch.
Could I interest you in a complimentary pastry?
Whoa!
Actually, yes,
I look
that'd be
excited about it.
delightful.
And she holds out this wooden tray with these swirled sweet rolls. It looks like one of those pastries that's like cut up and then sprinkled that sugar on and then rolled up and then there's that glaze drizzled on top of it. And she holds them out. They smell amazing.
Emus is gonna pass.
I'll take one. Start eating it right away.
All right. As you
Same
do,
with
like
Bezoit.
your mouth like has like a splurge gasm thing. It just gets all wet and it fucking tastes amazing. Well, thank you for everything this morning. Is there anything else I should go be?
How much was this cheesecloth?
Oh, he already paid for it.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I thought it was all together. I can take that back, sir.
Oh
if you'd
no,
like.
no, it's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
Very well. Well, the pie should be done in cooled down in half hour or so if you guys are interested.
We're getting ready to hit the trail, so we probably not have enough time to stick around for that.
Well, very well, adventurers. I'll say a
Maybe.
prayer for your travels.
We'll see.
And then if everyone is done, Emus is going to head over to the tavern to sit and wait for the rest of our group to show up.
Could I buy 4 of those pastries so that there's one for Nico, one for Tammy, one for Agatha, and one for me?
Sure. It'll be 2 silver.
All right.
Just
Thank
2
you.
of them, you said, right?
No, 4.
Or
Oh, it'll be 4 silver.
that was thoughtful of you, Cal.
Why 4?
She
Oh
just
wait,
said.
did you say out loud that it was for those people?
Yeah.
Nico might not want it.
Well, 2 for me, 1 for Agatha, 1 for Tammy.
Okay.
Compromising.
As you come down there, you see a couple of commoners that you haven't seen thus far at the tavern. And as you walk in, Emus, they all kind of look up from what they're doing, arranging tables and chairs, rearranging the tavern. And William gives you a wave as you come in. They kind of turn and look at you, and their conversation dies down, and they kind of respectfully quiet down.
So
To see your presence.
after walking off towards the, well, actually, I guess Emus separated from Calamacy and Bezoit. I guess I'm kind of guessing we're also headed towards the tavern, but after a little bit, I'd be like, wait, I want to be there with Sister. It's not Amanda. Something
It was Sister Amanda.
No, not her. The cleric.
Lady Evelina?
Yeah, Lady Evelina. With Lady Evelina and John. And I start jogging over towards where she.
So you're going
So
to
like
John's
a-
Manor?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Emus, as you approach the inn and this happens, are you doing anything? Or are you sitting down? What are you doing?
I'm just gonna walk up to the bar and say, good man, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I suppose cat's out of the bag. We're prepping for the festivities.
What festivities?
What do you mean?
I'm just gonna kind of stare at
The
him blankly.
festivities to celebrate your heroism, to celebrate the new relations between you and the town.
Oh, well, I don't. We were not expecting that for sure.
Don't worry, don't worry. You won't have to pay for any of it. It's taken care of.
Emus is not really gonna know how to react to that. So okay, well, we were planning on leaving today.
Well, I was not aware of that.
It was sort of a last minute decision. That's for sure.
I think John, well, maybe so more Sister Amanda might be pretty upset to hear that, given she finally got everyone to agree to come together.
Maybe I can convince the group to stay for another night. Could I have a mug of something to take with me, and I'll go see if I can track down the rest of my group.
Well, I've got some spice drink here that's normally reserved for the holidays, but I made it for the festivities. Would you be interested?
I'm gonna kind of eye it a little bit. Yeah, maybe I'll have a little, just a little bit. Just pour me a little bit of it.
Okay, it is alcoholic. Is that all right?
Yes.
All right, very well.
Is there any other kind of drink, man?
He laughs. I suppose not. Starts pouring, turns around and hands it to you. It's like a almost like a warm adult spiced cider type deal, like apple cider.
Okay. Well, Emus is gonna grab it. This just tastes pretty good. Well, I'll go see if I can stall the party for the group for another night, and don't worry, I'll bring your cup back.
Yep. Turns around. Hello, Dragonborn. Would you be interested in a drink as well?
Sure.
Pours it. Turns around, hands it out to you. Smells warm, nice.
Oh, I hate this. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it very much.
You're welcome. Where's the rest of your party, if you don't mind my asking?
The last I saw some of them, they were at the cloth makers and over at our ship.
So I announced where I was going, off to John's Manor.
Yeah, I'm tracking where you're at. Emus, as you walk out, a guy walks up to you with his hands out. Sir, please. And he reaches out to shake your hand.
Oh, hello. What's your name?
My name's Erison. I was just wanting to say thank you so much for what you and your friends have done. My folks are. I think I can finally go see them. I appreciate it.
Well, your family does not live here?
No, moved to the bigger city, I'm afraid, but it hadn't been safe enough for me to get out, so I appreciate it. And he reaches out and goes to shake your hand.
I'll give him a nice firm shake back and nod to him and say, just because the goblins are gone doesn't mean there aren't other things out on the road, so when you do travel, do take care and mind your steps.
Very well. And you feel in his hand as he hands off to you 2 silver in your
You want me
hand.
to put some?
I know it's not much, but
Hmm?
it's what we were able to grab together.
Oh, thank you.
He's gonna come over and sit back down. And as you walk down, boogie down to the manor, it's pretty quiet, but the door is shut.
I knock on it lightly, as if it's no big deal whether I get in or not.
And after a few moments, John comes to the door, and the door opens. And you see Avelina. And she turns, looks at John. Well, I suppose that'll be my cue then.
Oh, that's all. I was going to see what you guys are talking about. But if it's over, that's fine.
She turns.
I guess I
and
could
says,
meet back up with everybody at the tavern.
I think we've come to an agreement, and besides, the transgressions are not yours, they are his. She turns and kind of sassily walks out, and he like grabs his head and rubs his neck.
So, what did you all sell along then?
Oh, I just got here.
Oh, I was asking that to John.
Well, you're not here. You're still. This was all
Oh.
happening like while you were.
Oh, my bad.
You talking to John at all, Boogie, or are you heading back?
Does he look like he has something to say?
So if you weren't saying anything after Lady Avelina walked past, he would turn and say, she told me that you guys were planning on leaving soon. I was hoping, would you be able to stay long enough for the festivities? Can you mute your mic? There's a ton of noise coming from here. Like, sounds like things are being snapped and rolled and turned and scraped.
Sounds like dishes.
Yeah. Anyways, back to this conversation right here. Oh, because of us beating a goblin. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm sure we could stay. I'll talk to everybody, like... I'm sure we'll stay for that.
Very well. It was supposed to be tonight at nightfall, but if you need it to be sooner, we can.
I'm gonna have some super rice.
Mom, can you mute yourself?
I thought I did.
No, you've been unmuted this entire time. And we have
Well,
been
I
hearing
keep
every...
hitting my button, and I was making dinner for my husband, so forget
Yes, we could tell.
into the microphone.
Well,
She's still not.
I suppose I
muted.
should. I suppose I should be getting ready then. Is there anything else?
Oh, no, that's all. I'll tell everybody. I think we should be able to wait another day. That's not a big deal.
So I'm at the book stand. Is the seller there by chance?
No, there's currently a stand of books that are just laying out with no one there.
So, when I start heading back to the tavern, I think into the hood. The celebration for us beating the goblins is supposed to be tonight at nightfall. How about we wait for that?
Okay.
You hear Agatha say, "Okay, we're almost there." What are you gonna do with this unmanned bookstall, Caitlin?
See if the money I left there is still there.
Is there any of the stalls close by that has someone still there that I could ask if anybody is currently running this stall?
So looking around, the only person that you could see would be Marble and Eleanor working inside Tammy's little shop there. The money that Emus left is still on the table.
I'd like to go talk to Eleanor first before I try to talk to Marvel.
She turns. Good morning.
Good morning. I was wondering if you knew who ran that book stall over there.
I'm sorry, a slightly shorter, pudgy gentleman. I've never known his name. He hasn't been there in some time.
Okay. Wonder if I can write like an IOU. I don't feel
I-
comfortable just leaving money on the stall.
She shrugs. If it goes any longer, I would almost consider it abandoned.
Well, I'll start with the IOU, and if I don't end up owing anything, free books.
Do you think perhaps the people who left for Shadowdale will return for their goods?
Hmm. I don't know. I'm still getting to know these people.
Huh. Very well then. I hope they make it safe. I haven't heard anything from my sister. She's gonna turn and start working.
I'm gonna turn around before I let the guilt on my face show and just walk away, not saying anything.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go look at the book of this probably dead townsperson.
Okay. But Zoid, is there anything you want to do real quick while I'm getting this loaded?
Nope.
Well, this will happen later than she looks at the books. I could meet up with Emus now. Probably about where we are here.
So what specifically are you looking for?
Things that I can, like, skill-wise, maybe help me or us cook better. I don't know.
Oh, a cooking book would be pretty common, I would think.
So there's a couple books there. It doesn't seem like there's anything like necessarily like that. There are some like history books, some fantasy books, like um, the Capital's Famous Inventors is one of the books that just highlights the different inventors of the area. Um, Falsehoods and Pharisees. Hold on, what else is there? There's a couple fictions called The Wartime of Nets and Scimitars, Great Prayers to the Birth God, The Bard and the Centaur.
Okay. And I'll just keep my eye out for when we go to Shadowdale and start making my way where I last saw Emus. Well, I guess I don't know where Emus went.
There's one that's like a scientific, like delving into the Yeti's muscular system. All right, so as you guys all converge back to the tavern, you smell that spiced mead. Knights actually begin coming into the inn. Four of the minor ones that came with the party come into the inn and sit down. And then, accompanied by that, about a few minutes after that, you hear Agatha and Tammy approaching, kind of talking to each other.
Emus is gonna see them approaching. Call out, "Hey, ladies, how are you doing today? How's a nice walk over?"
And they're kind of like almost like sisters, like playfully like pushing each other, teasing each other, kind of deal. And Agatha turns and gives you a nod. Hey, what's up, man?
I hope you brought your walking shoes because we have a long hike in front of us.
She opens her mouth and looks down at Tammy, and Tammy looks up and shoves her. Shut up! Agatha kind of snickers and walks around. I think I'll be okay. And Tammy just looks a little frustrated sitting there. Aren't we taking horses or a cart or something? We're walking the whole way?
There'll be a cart, I'm sure.
Because I don't know if you've noticed, and she like looks herself up and down, but my legs are a little shorter than yours. Hello? She's like waving her hand up at Emus.
Oh, I thought she was still talking to Boogie. My bad. Yeah, I'm sure we'll look. That's a good point, actually. Why don't I set out and see if I can secure us a ride for the travel so we don't have to walk the whole way.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Agatha says something about festivities.
Yeah, Emus, let's wait until either the festivities or maybe even the morning.
Hi, I can just go set it up now, but okay, if you want to wait.
Yeah, I was just thinking, if the person we would negotiate is already there, or maybe if Lady Avelina has already made any sort of plans.
Alright.
Tammy,
Okay.
I got this for you. Pass it down. I got one for Agatha and Nico too, but you're still here.
Did Nico not come with you guys?
Yeah, he did, but he's being Nico. Agatha rolls her eyes.
I thought, has anybody seen Nico?
She looks over. Yeah, he's outside town.
Oh, okay.
Tammy looks up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. She reaches up for it.
Pass it down to her.
Takes a big ol' oh, that's so good.
Right.
Hey, Ag. She hey, Tam comes over. She passes it over.
Here you go.
That's pretty good. Nice. And you hear kind of a throat clearing and John coming up around the corner.
Hey, John.
So in light of recent events, I was planning on festivities happening tonight, but if you're seeking to be out of here sooner, I can let the town folk know and we can have the festivity a little sooner. I think you're going to be pleased with the arrangement Evelina and I came up with.
Oh, what did you guys settle on?
No. That is a secret. It will be announced at the festivities.
Oh, okay. Kind of a John a cockeyed look. Well, so Lady Avelina knows that we're staying. Then she.
Yeah, she's the one that told me.
Oh, well then. Okay. Well, I guess I'll hang around here until everyone's ready to start.
I want to lean over to the barkeep and say, is this on the house? I don't have any cash on me.
Yeah, it's on the house. You're good.
Thanks.
Do you have another?
No, I'm good. Thank you so much.
Nah, don't be a wimp. Celebrate a little. And he pours another and slides it slowly across the table towards you. Ah? Are you gonna take it?
Yep, I smile at him and take the second cup.
Okay. And he turns, sees Boogie coming in. Are you? Another?
Yes, please.
Didn't mean to ask you, friend. He turns and pours it. Slides across the table. Extenuating circumstances made you rather accepted here, but how do you plan on getting by in this city you're heading to, if you don't mind me asking?
I've got a couple ideas in mind, but Lady Evelina seems to have a lot of sway. I'm gonna consult with her and we'll figure something out.
All right. Can't believe I'm saying this to a, well, you know, but just be safe out there, okay? And he hands you the mug.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Amos is going to walk over to Tammy. Hey, Tammy, I've got something for you that maybe you'd be willing to hold on to for me until I need it again.
Oh, it's Day of Gifts. What's up?
And I'm going to pull out and hand over the Cloak of Wild Shape.
She looks at it. What is this?
Well, I'm not entirely sure what it does, but I do know it's imbued with some sort of magic. Maybe if you spend some time with it, you can figure it out and let me know.
And as you're saying, figure it out, you're kind of as you feel this gnome jump up into your kind of stomach and hug you really tight. I love it, Emus. Thank you.
And I'm going to kind of chuckle at her and remember, you're just holding on to that for me, right?
Oh, right. She nods, kind of like trying to. She puts it over herself, and it looks like this big old blanket on top of her, and she like completely. And then you hear her growl like a wolf. She goes.
And then I'm also going to pull out the head of the halberd +1 that I have that was broken. And I know this isn't really attached to anything right now, but it's a nice little blade. Maybe you can find a use for this as well. I'm going to hand that to her. Be a shame for a beautiful craftsmanship like that to go to waste.
And she's like super into this cloak and turns and looks at this broken halberd head, and she's looking at it, and she's holding it by the blunt end, and she looks over at Agatha and gives her a weird look, and Agatha shrugs. And she looks up at you and goes, thank you.
Oh,
And then
you know, in case you need to poke someone's eye out or something, I don't
she's
know.
kind of looking around for a place to put it. And John goes, we'll find a place to hold it for now. And Tammy starts walking off. And they'll be back in about 10 minutes. She's going to go put that over in John's manor.
Emus is going to sit outside of this table, pull out a book, and read until the party starts.
All right. And does anyone do anything else?
So, I guess where I put the ballistas was just over at, like, in the carriage area to the north of town. Like, I was meaning to bring those to the boat, but not planning on going to the boat now.